आदतें जैसी है तू मेरी आदतें कैसे भूलूं भला। मैं कभी भूलूंगी ना तुझे, चाहे तू मुझको देना भुला। सौदा ये वादों का है या दो इरादों का है, ले ले तू वादे चाहे तू तो मुकर भी ले। सौदा इशारों का है, चाहत के मारों का है, ले ले इशारे मेरे, इनका असर भी ले।
I actually saw something like flying down, and first I didn't understood, but now I think that something is a bird, and it is like here. I'm not too sure if it is a bird or something, but let me show it to you guys. See, did you see? Shh. Oh my god, they've made a whole nest over here. Can you see? I don't know how they managed to do it so quickly. Oh my god. I ordered some faluda and I thought that they gave it in ice, but I was wrong. It was what? Nitrogen, I think so. And now this has happened. What the f, guys? I'm freaking out a little on.
Why? Why did you do it?
ये तो तेज आई.
Can I put my...
Explain to your friends what it is.
This is... I got ice cream, and in the ice cream they gave us nitrogen cubes, and then I just thought that it was just like ice, so I dropped it in the sink. Then I just turned on the tap, and then I realized it is nitrogen, and now I have a Halloween show. Oh, my hand is gone. My hand is gone somewhere.
If it breaks, you are paying the money, not me.
Mama, give me a mattress, please.
भाज्या पण आहेत ना, आता पुरताच बनवायचं ना. बस झालं मला असं वाटतं. उघडेल ना ते.
करू.
It's time for our August TBR, and just in case you missed last month's TBR, that is the month of July, I will share the link in the description box below and also somewhere in the eye icon up above, up here, up above, same words, okay? Yeah, talking about, the important details here. First things first, I have been in kind of a creative rut since the month of May, and it's been like 3 months, like a quarter of being in a creative rut is new for me. I have been writing, okay, writing is not a problem, but I am not writing the book that I have already started, which totally sucks, okay. I have like started writing another book, and I have like written 20 chapters in like, I think, a span of like 7 to 8 days. So I don't think like that is something that I am struggling with. The thing is, I am a very slow physical book reader, and I'm a very fast paced ebook reader. So Kindle books for the win. Yeah, that being said, I have like 2 TBRs this time, 4 on my physical TBR, which is like the shortest I have ever had, and I have like 8 books, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think 8 books on my ebooks or my Kindle TBR. So I want to talk about my Kindle TBR first. So I am like very fond of this series. Actually, I came across a few pins, so a few memes about this entire series. And if you know anything about Greek mythology, you must have heard the names Hades and Persephone. Hades is the god of underworld, and Persephone is the goddess of spring, and they are kind of partners, and they like end up marrying each other, is what I have heard. I am not too sure. The series is called Hades and Persephone saga, and there are 4 books in the series, and then there are in between books. I will not call them novellas because they are like full-fledged books, but the thing is like the in-between books are from Hades' point of view, and the main books are from Persephone's point of view. So yeah, there are total 7 books as of now. The last book that was released in the month of July, so it is a new book. So the Hades version or the Hades point of view book will be the last book, or I'm not too sure. Like I have not reached there to understand like if there are more books coming, but yeah, that book is yet to come. There are 7 books as of now in the Hades and Persephone saga and the Hades saga, and yeah. The first book is called A Touch of Darkness, and it basically follows the journey of 2 gods, god and goddesses, that is Hades and Persephone, in the mortal world or the mortal realm. And the book gives a lot of billionaire vibes. Like Hades is like actually not just billionaire, a mafia into billionaire vibe. Yeah, and that is the perfect description of this book. Like many people call it billionaire, but what I feel is that it more gives you a mafia vibe. And I just want you guys to like read this series. Even if you don't like Greek mythology, I am sure that you will like it because it gives you a dark romance vibe, and at the same time it is not confusing at all. I read the book The Song of Achilles, and since then I was like intrigued, and then I actually purchased the Percy Jackson series, entire 5 books, like the original ones. And I don't know when I'm gonna read it, but
I know that Percy Jackson series has like a lot of Greek mythology in it, because he is like the son of one of the Greek gods. I am not sure who he is, but yeah, this series gives you a good vibe. Okay, so I'm not gonna reveal a lot of things about this series. I want you guys to like go ahead and read it. One thing that the series is available for free for people who have Audible subscription. So with my Audible subscription, I get like a couple of books that are like on the catalog, which are like free of charge. I don't have to purchase it with a credit, which you get like every month. You get one credit and you can purchase one book with that credit. Like one credit is for one book. So I have like collected like 6 credits in like last 6 months. I have not like purchased any books because I want to like use my credits on books that are very chunky, or books that are related to fantasy or Greek mythology, because you know the names and the pronunciations are very different, and I want to like get that right. I want the entire vibe of, you know, the fantasy series that is going on. So yeah, too much explanation, but yeah, Hades and Persephone saga, and even the in between books that are the Hades saga, are available for free with Audible subscription, which is like 180 for a month, which is like a great deal if you are like a very regular reader, listener. And for someone like me who is like kind of on a reading slump or in a reading slump, I think listening to books is a great solution. Like even on the days you don't feel like reading, at least you are listening. And I always like, I cannot just listen to books, I need to read them. Like I need to have either a Kindle book or a physical book. So yeah, and those were the 7 books from the Hades and Persephone saga. I forgot the name of the author. Wait, let me read it out to you guys. I think the surname was St. Clair. Yeah, Scarlett St. Clair is the name of the author. The first book in the series is called A Touch of Darkness, which I already told you guys. Then the second or the in between book is A Game of Fate, which is from Hades' point of view. Then the second book is A Touch of Ruin. Then the fourth book is A Game of Retribution, which is like the in between book again. Then the third main book is A Touch of Malice, which is like the 5th book in the entire series. Then A Game of Gods, which is like from the point of view of Hades, which is like the 6th book or the in between 3rd book. And the 4th book is A Touch of Chaos, which is like the 7th book in the Hades and Persephone saga. This one was like the A Touch of Chaos was released in July, I guess. So it is like relatively very new. Then just because, wait, I want to like first talk about another book, because this book, The Great Gatsby, is only on my TBR because of this book, The Secret History by Donna Tartt. If you haven't like heard about this book, I don't know which rock you are living under, but yeah, this book is like all over the internet, and I just picked it up because it is a dark academia book, and I have no idea what this book is about again. Yeah, there is a blurb here, so I am gonna like hold this book over here for you guys so that you can read the blurb. So The Secret History has this one character who is like obsessed with this book, The Great Gatsby, and I have not started reading. I actually saw a Pinterest pin, you know, they write those memes, one of those memes, and then under the meme, the people were like having the time of their life in the comments, okay? And the way they were talking, that just like blew me off. Like I was like, I need to like comment, and I asked someone who was talking about this book and the characters, that do I need to read this book. So they told me that in this book, like The Secret History, there are a lot of books that are recommended or like just mentioned. So I think the only book that you should like go ahead with is The Great Gatsby, because it is a tragedy and one of the characters like likes it. So I was like, why not? So this is the first book that I want to read. Again, this book is available on Audible for free if you have Audible subscription. So The Great Gatsby is, the genre is tragedy, and I have read like 6 chapters, but the first 2 chapters, like if you are someone like me who gets triggered very easily, I think that the first 2 chapters are gonna trigger you. Any of the main characters as of now doesn't piss me off. The only trigger that I have all the time is infidelity or cheating, and it is mentioned so freaking casually by a side character that it just like triggered me a lot, and I just kept the book down for like 2 days. I did not touch it. I didn't want to touch it, but then I like pushed through it because I just wanted to read this book. So The Great Gatsby is about this guy who is like telling you the story. His name is Nick Carraway, and he is like talking about this another guy whose name is Jay Gatsby, and both are like veterans of the war, World War One. And yeah, what I know as of now, like till chapter 6, is that there is this girl that Jay Gatsby was in love with, and her name is Daisy, but she's married now, has a kid, and Jay wanted to meet her, and now like they meet. What happens further, I don't know, but the book is written very, like, because it is a classic, of course it is written very differently. And what I feel is like our guy here till the no I will talk. No, if I like sit and talk about this book, then it will turn into a book reading vlog. So no, like this was the only book that not only, this was the last book that I wanted to read on my TBR. So yeah, these are all the books on my August TBR. Not showing you much, but yeah, this is the state. There are a lot of books over here and over here. So pretty.
हो तो गबा इकडे गेला येईल असा येईल थांब.
Hello and namaste, I am Harshala and I welcome you to my channel. So I am all set, like I just have to change and I have to like go shopping now because there is a life update. I am starting a new job. I love helping people, and the people that we will be working with, like my clients or our customers, will be also startups or maybe small businesses, not big businesses. So that is like helping people. Like I am a INFP to my core. Like I love helping people, and I just took like a few hours and discussed my options with my mom. The only thing was that the office is like far away from here. I stay on the western line and the office is like in a different line. I have no like idea where the line falls, because when earlier I used to work with them, I used to like work from home, and occasionally 1 or 2 days I used to travel. So I used to go by either train, like come by train, but while going time early in the morning I had to leave like by 7:30. So I used to take auto directly, and it was expensive affair. Okay, 400 to 450 rupees was how much the auto would charge me. So I know like the travel is far, but while coming time it was not like that messy. But once I remember, I got in a train and it was so rushed, and there was this cat fight happening, and I don't know, I was not even a part of that cat fight, but that auntie, she punched me so bad, and literally this is the same glass frame that I was using, like that one broke of course, but the same one, and I literally bruised myself here so much that it was all swollen. So I'm little nervous for traveling, because if you have been on this channel for a while, you know that I haven't been able to travel alone due to my issues. So yeah, that is the only thing that is like troubling me. I just got my periods, by the way, this morning, and like the first 3 days of my periods are like hell, and tomorrow is my like second day and tomorrow is my first day of work, so I don't know how I'm gonna manage it, but maybe I'll just ask for one day, like the day after tomorrow I'll ask for work from home and then I'll start traveling. So yeah, today I'm gonna take you guys along with me. I'll just insert one clip that I have of me like pampering myself, then I have to also clean and then I also have to shop. So let's just get along because I don't want to like blabber much and bore you guys, so come with me.